Friday. Blended, how you doing? How you doing today? It's beautiful. It's beautiful outside, even though it is very chilly. I don't even know if we've hit 30 today, so it's very chilly, but the sun is shining, so as long as the sun's shining, I'm happy. And there's no white stuff on the ground. I'm not ready for all that snow, so we're into a DIY today. As you guys know, last week I did the plate with the R on it for my fall decorations. Today I'm gonna kind of do the same thing that I did with the Halloween vase, or the Halloween jar. I'm going to use a whole bunch of different paints, and I'm just going to drip them around the jar, let it dry, and put some flowers in it. So hopefully it should be very easy. The only thing that's gonna be hard for me is deciding what colors to do. I think I'm gonna go with some browns, a little bit of red, some oranges, yellows, maybe a little bit of green, some gold, just to kind of get it into those fall colors. I love fall. I love when the leaves change. I think they're beautiful. So I'm really excited about this. So it's the same things we're gonna do, the big jar, and I will show you how to do it. How was your guys' week? Obviously you guys seen that we had a wonderful start to our week. It went super fast, and here we are again, already the weekend. So gotta kind of get back in the groove of things. You guys have anything planned for the weekend? For us, not really too much. We're just gonna enjoy. That's about it, and I'm okay with that. So let's get started. I'm using these little Soho cups like I did the last time, just to put some paint in there. I'm using just the basic acrylic paint. I'll let you guys know the colors that I've decided to do. I've gotten all these from different places, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, so I have a little bit of everything. So let's get some papers down on the table. Let's get some knives to stir up our acrylic paint, and I'm gonna use a little bit of water. As you can kind of see, I took some orange. I'm gonna go with some yellow, some light tan here, some gold glitter. I've just got some brown, another kind of shade of brown. I have a little bit of green. I might have to make my own green. And I had red. I put a little bit of black in there because I want to darken it up a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to each one to thin it out some, so it can run on my bottles, my jars. So these are the colors that I used. I used sunshine yellow, honey brown, some orange, red, with some black mixed in. I used a little bit of just green, Christmas green, cocoa bean brown, the gold glitter, and buff. Those are the colors that I'm using. What I did is I added a little bit of water to each one, and I'm just gonna do it kind of like I did the last time. I'm gonna go with my darker colors first. So here we go. There's really no rhyme and reason to this. That's a lot of colors I'm gonna try to get on here. It's gonna be messy. Just as long as you kind of get some colors in little each area. So as you guys can kind of see, I've kind of missed out on some of the browns and the reds here, so I need to go back through with a little bit, kind of put some extra colors in there. So what I'm gonna do, actually, I think I mean, there's a lot of different colors going on there. I'm just gonna let it dry down like this. at the edges and up at the top. See, I'm missing some colors here, so let's... Again, just kind of keep on going around until you know that the majority of the bottle, because once we lay it like this, okay, I think that's it. There's a lot of paint here. Just try to scoop it up here. It's gonna go all the way down. Might kind of have to tap at it a little bit on some of the spots just to make sure that they're all covered. You don't want any... Okay, so here's the thing is I'm gonna let it go. Because it is running on my hands. And I'm just gonna let it drop. Let it run all the way down. Okay, fam. So I'm still trying to maneuver it around a little bit. This takes a little longer. Excuse Ruby, there's kids getting out of school. So she thinks she needs to bark at people. So I'm just gonna let this sit to the side, let all the colors marinate, wait for them to get dried, and I will show you here in just a second. So fam, that's what it looks like. Now it still has to dry. It's gonna be a little bit, but what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna use some gold glitter. I'm just gonna put some like loosely, and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over it while it's still wet. So then the sparkles, the glitter, gold glitter will dry with it. Well, this is a pretty messy one. Only because I used a whole bunch of different colors. Okay, Bella Pearl, are you firsty? That's it. I think that's all I'm gonna do. There's a whole bunch of different colors. I kind of wish that orange wasn't as bold right through there. But that's just kind of what you get. I don't really want to mess with it too much more because you guys should know me. Bella Pearl! Hey, Ella. Okay, here you guys go. I am going to. I'm just going to kind of put some other colors here towards it. And maybe as it dries, it can kind of just break that up just a little bit. So it's not as orange, I guess. There's other colors kind of mixed in there. I love that. It's a great idea. I'm so glad I thought of those sparkles. I'm gonna flip it over again. Kind of try to go back and forth with it just so your colors, if you want them to, you know, kind of keep in the same format. You can see some of that is literally starting to go back down. So there it is. Once it's dry, I'm gonna stick some flowers in it. I actually was gonna do some small ones as well, but thinking about it, I think that I'm just gonna tie some ball this around those and just put some flowers in there. And we'll see how it goes. So here it is. You guys really can't even enjoy the color. I might have to go outside with it just so you guys can see it. There it goes. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna stick some flowers in it. Here is the bottle, or the vase, the jar, whatever you want to call it. I wish you guys could see the sparkles in it. It is so cool. That is so pretty. There it is, fam. So that was it, fam. You can really use any colors, any style bottles, jars. You just need to make sure that the acrylic paint is thin enough that it'll, you know, like move, flow easily. That I watched on Pinterest was actually using milk paint, which I've never used. I did go to Hobby Lobby and I checked out the milk paint. They really didn't have that many colors and it was kind of expensive. So I really, again, just kind of put a little bit of water in there to thin that acrylic paint out and just to let it flow around that bottle. Again, colors you can change, I mean, all kinds of stuff. You can go on the inside. I choose to go on the outside because I don't want to deal with that inside, even though that I already have before. So if you guys want to see any other kind of DIYs, I have some definitely things coming up for Christmas. I don't want to get into the Christmas ones yet because I'm not ready. So if you guys want to see any other DIYs, just make sure to comment down below. But first off, you need to make sure that you subscribe, turn your notifications on, like, comment, and share with all of your family and friends. We love you guys so very much and we appreciate each and every one of you. So with that being said, and as it dries, spirit fingers.